Hello, friends. How's everybody doing? Hi, Thelma. I hope you're feeling better today. And Rob, Irene, Mary R. And I think that's us for the moment. Good to see everybody. We're going to have fun today. If I could sing, I'd sing, "Do you want to build a snowman?"
Please don't.
Bryce says, "Please don't." Oh, dear, dear, dear. Get some fresh sticky specks out here for all my little snowman pieces. Okay, let's take a look at... Hi, Sharma. Let's see what we're going to get in our kit. You're going to get the magazine class kit. This is Tonic Studios Premium Card Making Magazine number 15. And it's a good one. It's really a good one, I think. You get so much. It's such a haul with this one. Really a good value for everything you're getting. We get these adorable little... you need to come in. You have to pay a little attention here. Okay. Got a nice view of my Arby's cup. There we go. Gotta have my Diet Coke. Okay. You get joy to the world, season's greetings, celebrate the season, Snowell, Snowell, Merry Christmas, we wish you a happy holidays, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, and 3 different snowman faces on your stamp sheet. You get, mine is stained. I'm going to have to find my blue. Where's my blue? I'm going to need a blue stamp.
It was over here on this side yesterday. Because you were showing them all up.
Huh. Well, we're going to figure out where that is because that's kind of instrumental to what we're doing today. Where is my stamp? Okay, but mine's stained with... I need you to look around, please. Mine's stained with the hybrid stamp ink. I've got my marine blue on here, and if you don't clean it right off, it stains the stencil.
Did you take it in the house?
No, but it might be over by the tables. I can have my brush. So this one's really cool because you get the hillsides and stuff here too, which is beautiful. It makes it really easy to get a gorgeous background. We have 21-piece die set with their snowman base, arms, 3 different hats, scarves, just all kinds of things, mittens, noses, holly, snow, faces. It's great. This is a great set. So we need that. Check in my quilling box. Just make sure it didn't get in there for some reason. Okay. And then we get the magazine, which is just chock full of design ideas for snowmen and other things. It's just gorgeous. It's fun because the way the snowmen are built, you can outline the snowmen or have them all one color. I do love that. So we're going to want that. In addition to the items that come in our kit, your kit in the mail is going to include, let's make sure it wasn't right here. I'm not sure to go get one. Okay, in addition to the items in your magazine kit, you're going to get the cards, the envelopes. You're going to get some foam squares. You're going to get some rhinestones. You're going to get some cord. You're going to get some cardstock. You're going to get this icy cardstock. You're going to get some white cardstock, and you're going to get that beautiful blue cardstock. And this is going to be great fun. I do wish I knew where the stamp pad was, which is like critical to today. Oops. Just a minute. Move this card, make sure it didn't fall underneath. I'll grab that stamp pad I just dropped. Okay.
Is it on one of your trays?
No.
One of these trays.
No. There's no reason why it would be. We're going to be using our die cutter today. I'm going to do my very best not to apply my dies with finger lift tape. In addition to our kits, you're going to want some low-tack tape. You're going to want a blending brush. You're going to want some ink, some glue. You're going to want a trimmer. You're definitely going to want an ink pad. You're going to want a die cutting machine. Well, this is just not a good state of affairs.
Is it in the box?
What?
Is it in your tonic box?
No. It's not. Okay. Well,
Guess I'll go get one.
okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. We'll just start with one of the other cards today. Let's take a look at what we're going to make. Provided we find our ink pad, we'll make this one, which really shows off that tonic pad nicely, and that icy paper. I love that. This one's made on the white cardstock. This one and I think we'll start with this one. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And this one's also directly out of the paper pack, Joy to the World. So let's go ahead and start with those. I'm going to get my card bases for each one of those out. I'm going to use a 6x6, and I'm going to use a 5x5. I'm going to use my rhinestones. I'm going to use this cord, and I think I can set everything else aside because it all comes out of the magazine. Okay, and let's go to our paper pack. There really are some beautiful card designs in here, guys. I just can't believe how beautiful they are. Okay, here's our white and blue paper. So I'll take one of these out. And then there's a blue with lighter blue. We're going to use some of this too. And then let's go ahead and get our papers for our other little card too. What's that? Merry Christmases in green and red. Oh, I might have enough left over here to use these. I'm cutting into those new sheets. The green and red are on the back of each other. So we'll get that. Okay. Really beautiful paper in this book. All right. Let's get going on these. I'm gonna need my trimmer. The first thing I'm gonna do for this red and green card is I'm gonna put this on some cardstock. I'm gonna attach my papers to cardstock so I can lift it to allow for this big cord to go under it. So I'm gonna get a piece of 6x6 out here. This is not essential, but it will make your card look better if we do this. I'm going to grab my finger lift tape here. Thank you for getting it. Bryce rescued us. He went and got another paper pad. I have no or ink pad. As soon as we open that, the other one will show up. But okay, okay, about 3 inches of this red. Go ahead and put that down in my cardstock. Then I'll put down the green. Okay. And to get the green, I'm simply going to turn it over, cut another 3 inches. And put an extra piece of tape right here where they join. Mary says, thanks, Bryce, for rescuing us.
You're welcome.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put this green down here. Not worried about the fact that it's not meeting entirely at the bottom because I'm going to cut this to 5 by 5 anyway. So. Okay, I've got my card covered. My cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and wrap some cord around it. this one first. Use some Scotch tape because that will work well for the back. I'm going to roughly center that. Hi, Elsie. Good to see you, friend. Tape those cords to the back. Just a little roughness on the edge of my cardstock there. Where it came off the cardstock pad. We'll get rid of that. And let's bring this around. Maybe we can bring it around and tie it without having to put a separate bow. Let's see if we can do that. Hi, Kathy girl. I saw you got your pine cones. I'm glad for you. I can't remember which one sold out again. One of them sold out again. Actually, I think that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and trim off this little extra piece here. I'm liking that. And that's on there. Make my loops a little shorter. That looks cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, I need my 5x5 cardstock. And I'm going to use my foam squares to put this onto my card. And that way, where I have that bulky ribbon going under, it will sit up a little bit. I think in the interest of time, I'll actually use this tape. You have foam squares in your kit. I'm just going to use some of this tape. Hold that up and away.
Oh, Kathy girl says they're having a big storm there today, and tomorrow they're supposed to get dumped on snow.
That's the snow, huh?
Yes, there's a huge storm coming in and actually hitting the whole west coast, and then we'll slide south and then go north and hit the Midwest by the end of the weekend.
They're getting lots and lots and lots of snow in the mountains here right now. We're just getting rain on the valley floor. But Coast Range and the Cascades are both getting lots and lots of snow.
They're saying the mountains are getting 1 foot to 3 feet of snow.
Wow. Skiers will be happy.
It's true. I think the ski resort opened this last week. One of them, anyway.
Hi, Glenn. Okay, so I just put down a bunch of tape on my card. You can do it with foam squares. You probably don't need to overdo it quite as much as I did, but as long as I had the tape roll there, I added quite a bit of tape. I just needed to allow places for my cord to go between these strips so that it will Yes, that 3D embossing folder was beautiful. You know, I think those pine cones, I'm not positive, but I think those pine cones, that embossing folder may be sold out already. I know I sold, I think 6 embossing folders on Etsy in 3 days. They love those Lisa Horton embossing folders, I'll tell you. Okay. Just going to carefully set this on top of my card. Then we're going to go in and we're going to get the cute little sticker, a Joy to the World sticker or something similar. Here's a Joy to the World, Jingle Bells. I have a sheet that's already cut from. Let's see. Yeah. Let's get that green Joy to the World since we have this. Green ribbon this time. Gotten so many comments on this little bow package, and what an easy card to make, huh? Just 2 complimentary pieces of paper and some ribbon or cord and a little greeting. You will have all kinds of extra greetings in this magazine that you can use. And I think I'll go ahead and put that down flush since we have plenty of texture going on in this card already.
Kathy said she has a white screen, but nobody else is commenting.
Huh.
She's going to restart her stream.
There we go. There's our super cute little card done. Here's the same card done with red cord. Isn't that fun? Love those. Quick and easy. Let's do another one. Let's do our other one straight from our paper pack. I actually have some leftovers here. I'm going to see if they're big enough. I don't think they are. I could go the other way and do blue on top of white stars. Make that work. Okay. Let's see. We're using a 6x6 card, and I believe it measures a true 6x6. It does. So I'm going to want my blue to be 5 3/4. Huh, it's going to fit. How about that? 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Well, that's cool. I'll get 2 out of this. And I want 5 1/2 by 5 1/2 from the white. I was remiss in not saying that in addition to the other supplies and the ink pad we are going to need a stamping platform or some blocks to do our stamping.
Say hi to Elsie and hi to Catherine.
Is Elsie leaving, you said?
Yeah, she's not feeling well.
Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Elsie. You get better. And hello, Catherine. Good to see you, friend. Okay. Go ahead and put our blue paper down to our card.
Say hi to Adeline.
Hi, Adeline. Good to see you, friend. Get our blue on. We're going to go ahead and put some tape flags on the back of our white so we can get that straight on top. These are such pretty papers. I still think when you have a second, third race, link this kit for them so we can see how many we have left.
I think we had 8 this morning. Take a look.
I have a class in this on-site on Monday.
Yes, you still have 8.
We have 8 of these kits remaining, guys. Such a good deal. Okay, we've got our white on top of our blue. Next, I'm going to use a little piece of cardstock. I have one here. Well, I use one of these. And I'm going to put get my stamp platform out here. There it is. And get our stamps out. There. And let it snow. Okay. I'm only using one color of ink for everything today. I'm using this graphic 45. You need to mark this as used so nobody goes and buys it right this second. I do have more of these ink pads on the way. If you decide you want one, we'll have them shortly. Was this the last one?
No, there's a whole bunch of them.
Oh, good. Okay, so they've already arrived. Never mind, they're already here. This ink pad stamps so pretty. And the color goes so well with our other projects here. So I'm going to take this little tag, trim it off, and mount it on some blue paper. And it's not going to be quite big enough, so I'm going to have to use just a tiny bit of this one. Go ahead and glue this on here, or tape it, I guess. Okay, give it a little border. And just trim around this bit. Didn't get it trapped real evenly. Let's try that again. Is that your stomach?
No,
Or mine?
must be yours.
One of our stomachs is growling. I thought it was Bryce, but it must not be. Must be me. Okay, we've got our pretty little Let It Snow tag done. I'll put that up on some foam. Put it right sort of in the middle of our card. I'm still using up. Remember when we had those cheap foam squares and cheap foam tape? After we offered them to you, I grabbed the rest of the box and I'm still using that. So that's what this tape is that I'm using. It's some of that cheap stuff. I have enjoyed having it here. Okay. And I'm going to put this Let It Snow right in the middle. The only thing left to do is to sticker some of our snowflakes. And I'm just putting little rhinestones in the centers of them, depending on the size of the opening. Then I'm going to go through and I'm going to put stickers on all the little white dot or on all the little blue dots, separate blue dots, because that will look good. My snowflakes space out a lot differently than they did on the first card. Don't have quite as many opportunities for sparkling in these, but it's still going to look great when it's done. I think it looks really nice to put rhinestones on all these little dots.
Say goodbye to Kathy. The storm is messing with their internet, so she's going to
Kathy.
watch the replay.
Okay, we will see you on the rerun, my friend. Sorry, we'll miss you now. I like these. You probably figured that out because I've given you these rhinestones in our kits for several kits in a row now. But I love the fact that you get all these different sizes on this pack from Hunky Dory. That's fun, I think, to have variety available. Sometimes the little adhesive backs come off. When they do that, I just glue them. Such a pretty card. Oops. Get in here. Behave. Oh, shooting the rhinestones across the desk. That's how I end up with them in my hair. just begins to look so pretty with all the sparkle, doesn't it? Beautiful. There are so many fun inspirational cards in this package. I'm sure you're gonna love it. Looking for a rhinestone sheet, but there's a few more baby little ones. I seem to have used up most of the little ones. Well, I think we're okay. Maybe I'll add one or two of these. One or two of these a little bit bigger ones in. It won't hurt. Pull the adhesive off of that one.
Don't know your own strength.
I guess. Okay, there we go. There is our second card of the day. Now let's get to building the snowmen because I'm anxious to do that. Put all of these papers away. We still have plenty of paper here to make more. Get our magazine back out. These up there. Get all these rhinestones out of the way for now. Okay. Let's see what we're going to do next. Let's do which one do we want to do next? Get our three. Cap them before I get zapped by somebody. Okay, let's see. I'm going to let's just make the white one first. Let's make the one on white cardstock. So I'm going to get my cardstock here. I actually trimmed that black. You don't have black cardstock in your kit, but I do have a piece of black cardstock sitting here. I don't know that we need to trim it in black. I don't know that I'm going to do that. Let's just build it the way it is. So I actually don't even need my white cardstock for this part. I can simply take one of my 5x7 cards and work on that with my stencil. So let's do that. I'm going to get my little station up here. Because it's a good place for inking. This is my make art station. A scoreboard for this. Okay. All right, let's see here. I want to lay this out so that I'm getting good coverage. I'm going to may just move the stencil when I'm done to, let's go clear to the edges with that inking. That'll be fun. I use these powerful magnets from my station to hold things in place. Let me get my blending brush out here. Add a little ink to my brush. And I'm going to start out just swirling really nice and light. Let's just do some light inking here. And let's see how we're doing on that. Oh, that's looking beautiful. Okay, let's get a little light inking done in our hillside. I don't think I'm going to make my background quite as dark as I did last time. I think I'll go a little lighter. Oh, got some dark there though. Try and blend that out a little bit. Doesn't matter if I have a little darker areas. Snow has darker and lighter areas. Let's brush that out a little bit. The reason I did that was because I didn't blot it off a little bit, which I should have done. Okay, make a couple of my areas just a little darker, just to get a little variation going there. Let's see how he turned out. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to move this up a little bit. And let's get just a few more snowflakes here in our background. Just to finish off that top area a little bit. I don't want them to be really dark because I'm going to stamp in the same color over the top. That looks good. I just finished off the sky a little bit there. Can you get a baby wipe, please? My baby wipes have disappeared from here. I'll put just a little bit of blue actually up in the sky. Just rubbing it very lightly. Thank you. Wipe off my stencil here a little bit. It won't come off all the way because I already have some dried on here. But I'll wipe it off a little bit. Take some of the new stuff off. Okay. Let's set that aside for now. That aside for now, and that aside for now. Next, we need our stamping platform again. We use it, let it snow again. Let's put our card in and determine where we want our let it snow to go. I think right about there. So let's pick that up. Hit this with some ink. There we go. Same color of ink, but look how beautifully it stamps. Okay. And set this aside again. Now it's time to do a little die cutting. So let's get that white cardstock out of here. I'm going to cut this cardstock down to 6 inches just to make it a little bit more manageable to use. And let's cut out our snowman. Look at all these beautiful snowman dies we have to work with. So many of them. So I'm going to get out my fine tip pigment liner because after our snowman is cut, I'm going to just touch the dots on his face so that I can get his facial expressions in nicely. And let's see, what colors do we want? We have some red there that we can use for his scarf. We have some black. Just going to take a little piece of this black to do the die cutting of his hat. So I'm going to use a different color for his hat, which we can do. One thing about this black hat is you can't see the holly very well on it. Get some red. You can put red in your kits, yes, you did. I'm going to cut his scarf and his cane out of the red. I think first we need his arms out of the black. We need buttons. We'll cut these in black too. These are just assorted pieces. I'm going to use Post-it tape, not my finger lift tape, to tape these down. Keep them safe going through the die cutter. I trim these out just a little bit I can run all these at one time through. Okay. And let's see. I need some color to want his gloves to be. I did use green before. It didn't show too much. Try a little trick here. I'm going to go for lighter green. And I don't have any lighter green sitting here, so I'm going to color a little piece of my cardstock with a brighter green. With my intensity marker. And then maybe these will show a little bit more. There we go. That'll look good. And I'm going to cut a carrot nose. I'm going to just grab my intensity marker here. I'm going to cut my carrot nose. You can tell these aren't the highest quality dies in the world in the magazine because the paint peels off the back of them as I should tape them down, but they're plenty good enough. Okay, put some Post-it tape on. Right. I think we can get all our pieces at one time here. Let's go ahead and get our die cutting plate out.
Oh dear. I see little pieces showing up everywhere. Works so much better with Post-it tape than it does with finger lift tape. Just a little something I've learned recently. For those of you who weren't watching, you'll have to watch our last video to see what that means. Okay, so our snowmen are outlined. You could outline it in black or something if you wanted to. Okay, let's see how our
Here's our carrot nose. Came out great. And just do this. There it is. There's also a little tassel, like pom-pom we can use if we want to. And then we've got all these green pieces we colored. We have mittens. Holly. There's centers to the holly if we want to put those back in, or an outline of holly. Either way we want to go. Get his cane and his scarf here. There's his cane. His cute little checked scarf. Okay. Here's his pipe. If we decide to use it, they actually do an outline to the carrot nose if we want to use it. And then we've got his arms. We've got these cute little buttons. Little star if we wanted. There's actually a black stocking cap if we decide we prefer it. It's actually pretty cute. I thought I cut a different one. We might have to use that one this time. I thought I cut the top hat, but I don't think I did. So we might use that little stocking cap. Okay, we have all of our pieces. There's even a little bow tie if we want to use it. I'd have to choose between that and the scarf though. Okay. All of our little pieces are out. Let's start assembling our snowman. I'm going to sing Frozen. Do you want to build a snowman?
Catherine says she loves snowmen, but they never get enough snow in France. Last year it only snowed 25 minutes.
Wow.
Somewhere today the snow was coming down 3 inches an hour.
Wow. Top of Mount Hood?
I think it was in the northern California mountains.
Oh.
Catherine likes your singing.
Okay. We just got to pick a spot and put our snowman down. I guess that's as good a spot as any right there. I'm going to put his body piece back in because they build the snowman so that you can outline it in a different color so his body punches out. You have to put it back. Here's this middle layer. And they make stamps on the stamp sheet for these, but if you put the little face in, see there, it actually punches that right into the design. Then I just take my little detail pen and go over that.
Catherine loves your shirt today.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. So I'm just using my detail pen, letting it run right in those channels.
Are you giving him a pipe today?
I don't know.
If you do, it needs to go out the other direction.
What?
It needs to go the other direction.
I don't know that I'm going to give him a pipe today. Here's his carrot nose. I do think I might have to give him a stocking cap. That's pretty cute.
Thelma had 29 inches of snow a couple weeks ago.
Who did?
Thelma.
Wow. The great state of Michigan, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But you were sitting right on the Great Lakes, and you guys had all that lake effect snow. You're lucky you didn't get 6 feet. Like some of the places did. I'm going to put black cardstock. I gotta figure out what I did with my black. I'm going to put black cardstock. What do I do with it? There it is. Behind my scarf, so he has a red and black scarf. Let's glue this down to my black and then cut around it. Somebody want to report that person who's jumping into our stream. Thank you, Betty. Okay. I'm going to put this scarf on him. He's cute. Let's get his little arms in the picture. Now. Put some little gloves on his hands.
Trying to figure out.
The thumb's the right direction. This feels like playing paper doll dress up. It's pretty fun. Just go in for just a second, put the cane down, and put your glove back over it. This time our holly will show. I'm liking that. That little place it didn't color. Little holly on his cap. I think we should put that little pom-pom in with the strings on his hat. It kind of looks cute up there. Adds a little extra color. And then we got buttons to go down the front.
Catherine says she's going to copy this gorgeous card.
Isn't that fun? That's great fun. I don't know if we need the holly. I could put the insides of the holly back in if we want to. I don't know that we need to, but we could try it and see if we like it.
No, you can't really tell what it is. It's easy.
Huh?
You can't tell what it is as easily.
Well, I think we'll be able to. He's cute.
Do we need like a little shadowing on the bottom of the snowman?
And the
Where he's sitting on the ground, a little
Sure.
shadow down there.
We can do that. We have the perfect tool for it. A little extra ink.
Did you lose it again?
Yeah. How many did you say we had?
Not that many.
Not enough for me to have another.
Nope. Two's your limit.
Two's my limit. Okay. Okay.
There you go.
There he is. Back up just a little. Yeah. That's cute. Now that's cute. Just laid my arm in the ink pad. Look there. Can't trust me for a minute.
No.
Okay. Let's close the ink pad. Put our extra supplies out of the way for a minute. Let's do one on icy paper. Isn't that just too cute? All right.
Glenn says, I learned something tonight. I've never thought of using markers and then using the dye. All those markers at the card room at church drying out. Wait till I get a hold of those church ladies.
I love my intensity markers. I use them almost every day. Okay, let's see. Then you don't have to have 50,000 colors of cardstock sitting here either. Oh, you know what I didn't do? My watch is, my watch band is magnetic, and it just pulled all the dies off the table. I didn't put in a couple of rhinestones, which we really should have done, because it is snow after all. There we go. Yeah, that's improved. And if you don't have a place to put a rhinestone, just put one anyway. Yeah, that's finished now. Okay, our inspiration card and our remake, very different, facing different directions, but still utterly cute. These are fun. Okay, next we're going to build our background. We have 2 more cards to do. It only took us an hour to do 3. Let's do this one. So we're going to start with our stenciling. Bring our stencil back in. And this is going to be a 5x5, so we're not going to have 6x6, so we're not going to have to make this bigger. We're just going to pop our magnets on. Come in. There's my bladder. This is my bladder sheet for now, but after a while it's going to become a layer on my card. This just goes down so easy, guys. I can't believe how easy this is to get these beautiful effects. I can have some nice rolling hills here. Do you ever see an easier stencil to create such a beautiful background? Look there. How pretty is that? That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I added lots of blue to the sky. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm kind of liking the way that's looking, just like it is.
Yeah, it's very striking.
I'm going to put my brush back in its holder. I'm going to cap my ink pad so I don't stick my arm in it again. I'm going to move this out of the way for just a little bit. So we'll leave the stencil on there since that's what I'm using it for. I'm going to get my snowman die out. And all I need is a face for my snowman. And these pieces this time the other pieces come right out of the magazine. So all I need to cut is my snowman. Let me go ahead and cut this off here. And then I'll have this piece for my icy snowman. Sure I'm getting his face right side up. That would be good, don't you suppose? Post-it tape. Hold that face in place. Doesn't want to stick to my AC cardstock. Okay, we need some of her beautiful blue in your kit, which matches the ink perfectly. Look at that, beautiful. You need a 6x6 card base. Snowman. Okay. Let's see how our snowman on this icy turned out. Hey, as cute can be. Let me take my little marker. I'm going to draw over his face. It's so easy to do this because the pen just kind of drops right into the place where the where the die cutting is. We're going to, as well, just, I got it all in one piece, just put some glue on it and pop it on here. Then we'll trim it. These are so much fun to make. Okay. Now I remember why I did that. I put the extra blue in because he kind of fades into the background, but it's going to be okay. I do think maybe we need arms this time. Where's my arms? There they are. Let's get some arms cut. Black. Just a little arm piece. And I probably need a carrot nose too, don't we? Although I think I took that out of the magazine. Let's look and see what's in the magazine before we go much further. May even be arms, I don't know. See how they've done, excuse me, a lot of these with like purple outlines and stuff on them. They're cute. There are a bunch of things that we can use. No arms though. But let's. Maybe we should take this hat. I haven't tried this hat yet.
Betty's asking if you've put up Bob's Christmas tree yet.
Bob's Christmas tree's been up all year. I ordered, I don't think his little one came in though yet, right?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I think that's what we just got a cancellation notice on. It said it was for 4.5 or no, 7.5 foot tree, but that's not what we ordered. We ordered a 4-foot tree for his room. We got him a new one because he enjoyed having the night light in his room, and he left his Christmas tree on all the time, and all the bulbs burned out. So I ordered him a new one, and they just canceled it. So I need a new. Notice if there was another carrot nose there. Oh, there it is. I'll see if you don't feel like die cutting all the pieces. You can cut some of the decorations right out of the magazine. Tiny bit of fussy cutting, and we have a decorated snow lady. I'm still going to give her some arms though, because we're going to make her singing. Okay, I'll give her some arms. Oops. The reason why we use tape on there, they don't slide all over the place. I stuck my hair in between the plates. I have something new coming up for you tomorrow. You'll have to wait and see your email to see what it is. Maybe I should tell you though, just so you can be prepared. We're starting a new feature on Sundays called Short Quantity Sunday. These are all going to be things I have one or two of kind. And they won't last long. There are a lot of choices, but they will not last very long. There's some really good items in there, and I will warn you that a few of them are also listed to Brits Bargains. So you might want to go in 70% Sunday. I like the way you think, Glenn. If I took all your suggestions, I wouldn't be making very much money. I'd be broke, but I do like your suggestions. quantity Sunday. And $2 Tuesday will be back on Tuesday. I worked and worked in the store last night to come up with fun things for you. Okay, now we got to stamp again. We need our stamp sheet, wherever that has gone. I do need to cover this card too. Maybe we should do that first. Keep all my dies in that sheet so I'm not losing any. There they are.
Say goodnight to Catherine.
Good night, Catherine. Sorry to see you go, friend. This one's going to be Snowell, Snowell with musical notes. Going to be too cute. I'm going to let it snow back. And get Snowell, Snowell out. I could stamp it right on here, but I do actually think it looks pretty good when I put it on the tag. So I think we'll set this aside. I will use a little piece of my backer here.
Glenn says,
oops, this is supposed to be here. Glenn said what? Oh, I'm glad you're liking those. I love those cards. And it was so nice of Marvy to mismanufacture them so that we could afford them, huh? I love those silk friend greeting cards. Okay. I'd love to see one of your samples, Glenn. You could send me a picture. Send me a picture. I'll put it in the newsletter. Especially as we begin to think about preparing for spring. Look how cute. Snowell, Snowell. When we start preparing for spring and we can do our microfluor pressing. Glenn's been using a microfluor for years. So cute. Oh, didn't get that quite even. Let's take one more trim off. That's better. Okay. I'm going to glue this on and trim around it. They're also, those silk friend greeting cards are also good for making little shadow box cards. You know, they're not real deep, but you can still use dimensional things inside of them. Okay, we've got our Snowell tag. Let's go ahead and cover a card while we're here. Got ink on my fingers. Good thing I'm covering it. I believe we only have one more card after this, and we will have done 5 cards.
Yeah.
We're getting really close to being done with this one. Somebody's going to get my fingerprint signature on the back of this card. Someday I may be famous.
I mean, you didn't cover it?
I covered the one on the front and one on each side.
Oh.
Okay, so this is 6 by 6. This needs to be 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. So hard to figure out where to take it from. The whole thing's pretty and I don't want to lose any. So take a little off the top, a little off the bottom. So cute. They are going to be marvelous for blending, Roberta. My goodness, they're beautiful pads. You can get such variation of color from them. Come on. Get all the beautiful snowflakes this time.
What were some of your favorite flowers to work with your press? Glenn says pansies are great.
Pansies are probably my favorite because they're so easy. You know, the pansies are just beautiful and they just lay down so nicely. Once I figured out how to do them, I love doing rosebuds. I'll show you how to do that, Glenn. That is just slicker than a whistle. I like doing rosebuds. I like doing fern.
Well, violas.
Violets, of course. Violets and pansies kind of go together. Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Did you ever do lavender?
I didn't have any lavender. Buy me lavender and I'll do lavender.
It's in the front yard.
Needs a little shoveling too.
Glenn says he made a shaker card with lavender buds and then a piece of acetate over it. The smell was wonderful.
Okay. Card number 2 is done. Here's the original. I did it darker. But they're both fun. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's do another last one. This will be what we cut our snowman out of. Might as well get it ready to go. It's going to get cut out of blue. And we wanted the stocking cap. There's the stocking cap. The arms. Okay. Make a little carrot right on our paper again. I should do that orange part too. Not that one. Up there. Need a face for my snowman. Put that in there. Stop that. That's just not nice. In there, stay put. Okay, I need buttons. Buttons, buttons. Who's got the buttons? There's the buttons. I want those. I want the stocking cap.
Say goodnight to Betty. She's going to dinner.
Good night, Betty. Have a good dinner. You'd probably have to do a daffodil in 2 pieces would be my guess to have it turn out right. We can play with that when it comes time to do those. Okay, so we've got those, Let's run those through. After thousands and thousands of cuts, my top plate has finally warped. It actually only did it when I tried to overload my machine. So, note to self, don't overload your machine. But it still works great. I don't keep using it. Okay. Here we go. We have our beautiful snowman all ready to go. because of the glitter in the paper, it kind of sticks a little bit. You have to apply just a little bit of pressure to get it out. My carrot dye. And the palm for his hat. Now we're going to have I could outline the carrot if I want to. We'll decide whether or not to do that. Let's see, here's a button. Here's a cane if we want it, and an arm. Two more buttons. A little star if we want it. Another arm. Here's his scarf. Here's his hat with all its little punch outs. Okay, and I think that does it. All my dies back. Don't lose any of those. Okay, here we go. I am going to use my ink and I'm going to color up some of my ink here, or my icy paper, which I shouldn't be doing on my cutting plate. Okay, I'm going to glue these down, and I'm going to cut them out to get that pretty matching blue inside my hat and my scarf. Glue down the hat. I'm not going to glue the pom-pom because I want to lift that and cut around it. I don't have to cut all those little streamers because it's solid and I don't want to work that hard. So I'm going to cut these off. Isn't that a fun way to make matching accessories? And I'm just going to cut around my scarf. When I get down to the fringes, I can do one of two things. I can either cut it even with the fringes and let it look like it's fringed in light and dark blue, or I can just cut the fringes cut the paper off behind the fringes and let them all be dark blue. Like that. And now I have a pretty little scarf done in our shimmery paper. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to start cutting behind the pom-pom, but I'm not going to cut all those fringes. I'm just going to cut it off, cut the top of the hat off there. It won't show, and why work that hard if it won't show? And now I have a pretty little hat, and here's what I was talking about. I just cut my paper off there because it didn't need to work that hard. Okay, let's close this up. Decorate our snowman. Grab my little what is she talking? What's Irene talking about on Heartfelt Creations website? Debbie will have
I have a daffodil dye that's coming out.
A what?
Daffodil dye.
Oh.
And Roberta says you carry just about all of it. And Glenn said he'll wait to get it from you when you get it.
Thank you, Glenn. Okay. Now we have to decide if we're going to trim our carrot in the blue or not.
No.
Let's wait and see until after we put his scarf on and his arms and other, whether the blue's gonna look right or wrong. Bryce is saying, no, don't put it on there. Here's his stocking cap. It'll be cute. Put on his buttons. These buttons. I'll wait to put his arms and his cane on until we're done. Go ahead and give him his nose so he doesn't look so funny.
Adeline says Debbie has a lot of patience.
Okay. All right. My girls might disagree with you. They just might disagree. Let's see. This time I did the snowman all in icy, but I did the...
Say goodnight to Glenn. He's off to square dancing.
Oh, have fun square dancing, Glenn. That sounds like a hoot.
He says he lost a bet.
Oh, he lost a bet? Yeah, lost a bet. Oh, boy, that's funny. My grandparents used to square dance. They sure had a good time with it. Alaman left in a do-si-do. I went with them a lot. I did dance. I just went with them and watched them.
I square danced as a teenager.
Yeah.
We had a gym teacher who taught all kinds of dancing. He and his wife, and square dancing was one of them. So, it was very fun.
It would help that you were out in the boonies and had nothing else to do.
That would be true.
Okay. I'm going to lift my stencil. I'm going to come to the other side. And I'm going to put some more snowflakes over here. Don't need a lot over on this side because we're going to cover up most of this anyway. Still looks pretty though. Okay, next I'm going to cut a piece of my blue. I need this. I need a 6x6 card. Should have one more over there, and I do. So I'm going to fold this card. Let's get rid of these cutting plates. Make some room. Okay, I'm going to cover this with 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. Well, 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Let's try that again. That looks good. The bottom edge here is kind of rough looking, so I'm going to trim that off. All right, that looks really good. So we're going to glue that down. Okay, and now I'm going to cut this one that we just made to 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. Layer that on here. Beautiful. Okay. Now, just a little more. I'm going to cut a panel that is 2 3/4 wide. It's going to go there. So that would be 5.5 long, wouldn't it? 5.5. I'm going to cut a 3-inch panel by 5.5. A little wider than I want. Cut that just a little bit more. There we go. Liking the way that looks. Looks good. I'll go ahead and let's stamp on this while it's still by itself. Last time I put Season's Greetings on it. Let's see what we want to put this time. How about We Wish You a Merry Christmas? We have plenty of room up there. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I'm going to stamp that about an 1.5 inches. Now that is kind of deep. I better start a little higher. I have plenty of room for my snowman. And yeah, I think that's going to be okay. I'll stamp it right there. Beautiful, good, clean stamp. Get these out of the way. Come back to this. I'm going to put this down right here. God, that's just the tiniest bit short. I don't think it'll matter. But especially since my white's longer. It's just a itty bitty bit off. Include this panel on top of there. And now, time to bring in our snowman. Before we do, I think I'm going to give this just a light little texturizing with our inks. Get my brush out here again. I'm going to go around this white just the tiniest amount. That looks beautiful. See there? Just the tiniest amount around there. I think I'm going to give this a little tiny amount in the background here too. I love how you can get all these colors from this one ink pad. That looks beautiful. Now, we need our snowman, who's going to go on this side this time. He's going to overlap a little bit. Go ahead and glue him down. I hope you guys have the opportunity to try this, because this is really great fun. Sometimes I almost feel guilty that I'm having all the fun here. I might give him a cane this time. I think the cane would look cute. And out from his shoulder and under his scarf. Let's put his cane in his hand. Give him another arm out here. Okay, let's see. He needs just a few rhinestones. A little more there on the bottom of it than I wanted. Doesn't look bad. There we go. That's number 5. Let's take a look at what we've made. Look at the original cards and the second cards, because they're actually quite different in some cases. I wanted to look at this one. Let's see what it would look like if we put his shadow on his carrot. What do you guys think? Shadow on the carrot? No shadow on the carrot. With without. I need it with or without?
Without.
Bryce votes without. This is actually the one we just finished. Without. Irene's voting with you.
Shows good taste.
I'm going to put a little bit of orange pom-pom up here in his hat. That would be cute. Bring that orange color in again. Okay, with, Brenda says, without, with.
Adeline's with, too.
Adeline's with
So
also.
it's a 50-50 tie right now.
Anybody else going to vote? With? Without. And Roberta Brooke a tie without. Okay, let's take a look at what we've made today.
Alice says with. We're tied again. Oh, dear.
And she ties it up again. Okay. You know what? I have two cards. How about we make one with and one without? That would work. Make our cameraman happy by not doing it to the one I did today. But I'll put it on this one. I made the other day. There, one with, one without. All right. Let's see what we made today. Get this out of the way. We started out with our package card. I like the bow tied right into the cord.
One is done not tied in.
This one's glued on,
Okay.
and this one's tied right in. And I actually think it looks better. So that's right out of the paper in the pack. We made those. We made this one second. And they look pretty much the same. This one's actually a bit different. Here's the one we just made and the sample card. I put rhinestones on one and not on the other. So cute. So very cute. Here is this one, made with the cutouts from the magazine. That's fun. And here's our other one. All right, that's what I've got for you today. I think on Thursday, haven't made them yet, but it dawns on me that it's been a couple of years since we made a New Year's card, and I have this fun box card set from Phil Martin. To get right in, we can get these New Year's cards done, and we can have New Year's cards to send out. It's a really cool set. It has, of course, I love all these magazine box kits. I do. It has this really fun, big celebrate. I think would be beautiful done with different colors of inks. So let me see if I can open this up and show you. This, I guess these are actually all, I was mistaken. I thought this was all hooked together. Yeah, it is. It is all hooked together. I think you could ink individual parts of it though. This is all one stamp. Let me get this in front of some white paper. This is all one stamp, but you could ink just individual pieces of that stamp and use it too if you wanted to. Or you could stamp it and cut them apart. So that's fun. And then there is a fireworks embossing folder that I think will be great fun. And there is a huge A4 stamp set celebrating New Year's, but you can also make birthdays and stuff out of this. And it's got fireworks. Clearly you could use this for July 4th too. But it also has dandelions, and it's got big numbers, so we can say 2023 on things. So that's fun. It's a beautiful big stamp set. Remember, these stamp sets run $20 to $25 just for an A4 stamp set. Plus, you get another A6 stamp and an embossing folder. Plus, you get sparkling, I guess it says, and a dandelion die. Plus, you get the magazine with lots and lots of bright, beautiful papers. So I'll get some samples made up and we'll do this one. I think we'll do it on Thursday unless I get too carried away with my examples, in which case it might have to be Saturday again. Because sometimes I do, you know. So I think that's what's up next. Do you guys have questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom for me? Tomorrow, watch for short quantity Sunday. That means a whole bunch of products, over 200 of them, are going to be half off because I only have one or two of a kind. If you want a preview, you can jump in and look at what Brits Bargains. There's a few of those items I also put in Brits Bargains because they are short quantities. They will not last. So if there's something you want, don't get frustrated. Just get out there and get it. Remember, you can do multiple orders, so you can go ahead and commit to the items that you like and then take your time and go in and shop some more. Or hold it for Tuesday when we do $2 Tuesday. That's another option. So that's what I got happening for you tomorrow. On Tuesday, we have $2 Tuesday coming up. On Wednesday, we'll be back for What's New Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday, we'll be back with another fun class at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. And of course, we'll have Fab Friday, where we have a number of items that are half off. And then on Saturday, we'll be back for more fun crafting time at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. If you haven't already smashed that like button, please do that. That makes me happy, and it makes YouTube happy to know that they can recommend us safely. And if you're not a subscriber, you can see we have lots of fun. So hit that subscribe button and you never have to miss an episode. And your referrals to our store and to our YouTube channel are greatly appreciated. Please tell all your crafty friends about us. I think that's it for now. And unless there are any questions, I'm going to go ahead and say good night, Gracie.